Now in this video lecture we'll see how we can create new data steps using data step, how we can read it, filter it and save some SAS tables permanently in a different way. And the modifications that we do here using the SAS table, for the SAS table using the data step, when you use a data step to do all modifications, they are saved as a permanent SAS table. So anything you do here remain permanent, not temporary. So need to be careful here. Okay, so let's look at the details now. Just for an example, this is the syntax. We would have seen it already, that data my class set class table run. What it does is it set means it is the input table. So in the data step we are giving the input as the keyword is set and the library reference and the file name. So if you're using a user defined library name here other than the default library, then you have to run the libname first, create the library and come to this particular code. Now in this case self is a default library, so it will run without the library reference, and the my class data next is written my class here. So this particular name, that is the keyword, the file name will be the file name that you are going to save, the SAS table that is going to be saved here. Since there is no libref mentioned, it will save in the work library, which is a default library. Now this is not the only thing that we are interested to do. We may be interested to do many more things. Say for example, this particular SAS table has got some large amount of information. We may not be interested in all those information. We want to sort it, or we want to format it, or we want to filter it. What we have done so far, we may use all those info kind of data, um, the variables, filtering, all those options, we'll use it. Different statements you can write it. If you use the statement, you will create a new SAS table, and I want to write it, save it permanently, so that I can use that particular table for the future use, right? So those things can be performed as additional statements within the data step. Let us look them one by one. Now there are different things that you can perform. That is, one you can make use of is where. So when you make use of where, we have seen in the previous videos how we can use where, exactly same that you are going to do here. But here in this case, when you do the where statement, the filtering, the data that you store within this file name remains permanent. So this is highly useful when you do a subsetting of data. So you have an original file name with the boys and girls. You want to create a single file named as only for boys or only for girls. So you can make use of where sex like M, sex like EF, right, male and female. So like that kind of statement you can create, so that you create only the file containing boys and girls. Another thing you can make use of is drop and keep. So keep and drop are the keywords. They are alternative. You should not use both together. Either use this or use this. Any one you have to use. They work equivalently. But how we use it, it depends upon how many number of variables you are supposed to write. Usually when you type a code, it is always suggested minimum number of keywords. So anything that you write should be minimum. So that will be the beauty of the code. So for example, let me take this example and you decide which one to use it. The meaning of keep is, in my final SAS table, these columns will remain. Keep means I want to keep it. Drop means in my final SAS table, I do not want this particular column, remove it. The whole column is removed. Drop means removed, keep means that will be retained. Let me take an example of 5 variables, that is 5 columns: name, age, height, sex and weight. Of this, if I say keep name, age, height, let me say that I am using only one particular statement here. This statement, if I use it, name, age, height is retained. The next two, sex and weight, are removed. They are, instead of saying removed, they are not saved. If you use alternatively this one, drop sex and weight, what will happen is this sex and weight two variable columns are removed. What remains in the new SAS table is name, age and height, right? So these two, keep and drop, will work the same way as you require. The output will be same. in these two statements. But how do I choose between keep and drop? Look at the variable. Here there are three variables I have to write. Here there are two variables I have to write. The beauty of code is when you use the lesser number of content in your code, that's more useful. So choose drop in this case because it has got only two columns you have to write. Specify. If the variable column names are too large to write or handle, use the one which uses lesser. So either use keep or drop based on the necessity. Another thing you can do it within the this particular data step you can do is format. We have already seen this different types of format for the numeric variable such date formats. We have seen the character formats. So you can do the formatting that is with the delimiter of dot here, right? We have a delimiter for different formats we have, so you can apply this format permanently. All right, so this output will be permanent. Now let's look into the two programs, A05 and A06 with some example. Let's move on to SAS Studio. Here we are in SAS Studio. Now in this case I have given you a syntax for data run data step. Within this the input table output table is mentioned and I'm using where expression. So let's look at this particular program and what it does. Let us see it and run it. So the set SAS class is the file name from the SAS help library, and I'm going to put it as output as my class. So I should expect a file under work library called as my class. Now I'm using where. So the class this particular file has got a lot of information. Many rows are there. I don't want everything. I want to save a file called as my class with the condition that the age of all those entries should be more than or equal to, greater than or equal to 15, right? So if I execute it, I should get a new file called as my class. So you can see the file name here that work.myclass, right? Work.myclass. So the file name is my class within the library work. And if you look at the age, all are either 15 or 16. That is the code says greater than or equal to 15, right? The code says greater than or equal to 15, and that is why you have only this. Now let's do some modification. Retain any one where statement and see the difference. So retain any one. So I have seen this one right already. So let me change the right. So the second one, let me use it. Where sex like F means consider only female. Sex like F means consider only female and age greater than or equal to 15. Now before I run it, the previous code, age greater than 15 I have seen, female and male both are there. And if I run this again, remember it is in the my class file. So I'll run this again. So what I should expect is it's an AND condition. The condition is AND, both should be satisfied. That is sex should is female and age is 15. In fact, there is no female with the 16 age. That is why the maximum we are getting it. And work.myclass, it is the same file. It is overwritten. So that is the permanent entry in that particular file. So you have a SAS table created and made available for further use. Now I'll use one more way of doing it. That is, I'll take a drop or keep options. These are the additional statement that I can write. Let me see what it is. So retain either keep or drop option. So the my class which is already written here, the my class what I have written. So look at the descriptor region. So you have the name, sex, age, height and weight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there are 5 variables. Of this, name, age, height I want to keep, retain. So how many were there? 5. Name, sex, age, height 5 were there. I want to retain only name, age, height. Those 3 variable I want to retain. I'll execute the code. So here if you see, I have taken keep name, age, height. It is name, age, height. Only 3 are retained. Now let me go back and remove this comment and I'll make this as comment here, right? So the previous will keep, I'll make it as comment. I'll take the drop option now. So I'll select this and I'll execute. Sex and weight I have dropped it. I should expect the same result, that is name, age, height. Okay, so I should expect name, age, height, and there is no difference at all, right? Yeah, that's the difference between two things. It gives you the same result. Now one more, apply format. Okay, so the format what you've seen earlier, we can use the apply those formatting. So to the SAS self class, I can save it as my class. So height I will give the format as 4.1, and for weight it is 3 point. Right, so that means there are 4 characters with the 1 decimal. For weight it is 3 character with the no decimal value, and that gets saved permanently in the SAS table. Okay, so here it is. You can see height with the 1 decimal value, weight no decimals, right? Yeah, that's the code that we can do, basic things that we can do: format, keep, drop, and where statement, so that you can save it in the SAS data set. Here is the assignment problem. So let me go through this. There are 2 parts in it. So the part 1 expects you to create one temporary table named as storm new. That is a data storm new you have to create. So there is no library required, but the original file, the file is from pg1.storm summary. So you require the libname statement, so that you create the library called as pg1. Then you create the set value, that set pg1.storm summary, run the program. So when you just only 2 things, you have to include 2 file names. When you include that, what will happen? Storm summary, whatever items are there, entries are there, that gets stored in the new file called as storm new under the library default library work. Now the next step, I want you to do small modification. That is same thing, you can copy and paste it. That is, I want you to create one library called as libname out file path. That is, out is the full libname. I want you to create a new libname called as a library called as out. So the syntax is this: libname out, the file path you have to give to the data folder, right? So execute that. So what will happen is, uh, yeah, one more thing is this storm new, the new file you have to create it, you should associate with the out library, not work library, out library. So you'll be writing out dot storm underscore new. So that will be the output. Let's look at the part B. In the part B, change the name of the output table storm underscore cat file. So you have to make use of the same program as you have done earlier, very similar to that. In the first exercise, you are just learning how to create the data table. Now in the second part, I am expecting you to learn the internal additional statements. In the first, there were no statements. Now additional statements we are doing. So what you have to do is, output table you have to create exactly as above. You have to write storm, output file is storm underscore cat file. Then next, in addition, you have to include only category 5 storms. Category 5 storm, the meaning of that is, it is a technical term, you may not be knowing this. Those storms having maximum wind speed greater or 156 mile per hour. So those storms are called as category 5 storms. There are different categories of storms, mild to uh, dangerous kind of thing, right? So it is the very high level category, with the start date on or after 01 Jan 2000. So you have to give one statement after set. I given you the syntax here, so you can write where max wind mph greater or equal to 156, and okay, be careful here. So in addition to this particular statement and then start date greater or equal to this particular date. So this is the date format that you have to use, so that it gets converted to SAS date format. Then one more statement you have to write, that is, you have to use either keep or drop. The requirement is this: add a statement to include the following columns. Means these columns: season, basin, name, type, max wind mph. Okay, season, basin, name, type, max wind mph. These columns should be there in the output table. Other columns, if it is there, they are not required. So think of the easiest way out: keep or drop. Okay, so use either keep or drop statement after the this where statement. You write set now, after that where statement, after that you will be writing keep or drop any one of that, then execute the program. And a question is there, answer this question, because it is asking 01 January 2000 onwards how many storms are there, category 5 storms are there, that is calculated. Now you should be able to find out how many storms are there. In fact, the number of rows, how many you get, that is nothing but those are all category 5 storms. All the rows what you get now here is category 5 storms, and all of them have occurred after January 1st only. So the number of rows is your answer for this question, right? Yeah, that's it for this class. Thank you.